It's a cold world in this.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at the Lakers, unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. Of course, there's the Timberwolves. They find themselves in fourth place.
And you know, for Los Angeles, they're in a good spot as the season winds down. Probably starting to think playoff strategy at this point. Just have to keep themselves above that play-in line.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the one. And for the Lakers, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Smart is out there with James. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. A nice shot by McDaniel. Here in the final days of the NBA regular season, Greg, every team trying to wrap things up on a high note.
Yeah, and even the top teams doing what they can to head into the postseason with some momentum, right? While lottery teams want to finish strong and have something to build off of.
And here's Reeves outside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game from downtown. Edwards can't hit. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. LeBron, good.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Oh, here's Edwards. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Smart following the three by Minnesota. The tray. And it's LeBron missing for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Ayton against Randall. Smart with the steal. Fast break, the Lakers. And finished off by LeBron.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Now here's Randall. 9-point game his last outing. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but you do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
Oh, here's Edwards. On the wing, James. Down low. Ayton, the pass to Reeves. And here's Smart. Back to Reeves. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves, again, can't hit.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point lane.
James sets the screen for Doncic. Pass to James. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. You put a little extra on that one.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Look at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was a win against the Celtics in Boston. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And now look at the point guards who have been taking matters into their own hands this past month. These are the top scorers at their position. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And you can't say enough about the value of a player like him. I mean, who can attack a defense
in so many different ways from the point.
Exactly. It's just not his ability to distribute the basketball. I mean, it's the scoring punch that he provides as well. That's, to me, what makes him special as a dual-threat point guard.
Lakers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Doncic. Minnesota with the rebound. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Julius Randle. DiVincenzo against Doncic. Randle with the bucket.
Well, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randle, so good at finishing inside.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for 8. Hachimura comes in for James. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Luke Kennard in for Austin Reed. And Doncic gets it to go.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Conley, the pass to Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Julius Randle comes in for Anderson, and Bones Highland subbed in for Joe Ingles.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Conley into the lane from the baseline. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
To the right side. Hachimura finds LaRavia. Now here's Kennard. He's defended by Highland. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Timberwolves lead by 1. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
On the court for Minnesota, Randle and Reed holding down the post spots. Conley out there with Bones Highland. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Clark Naz Reed, a former 6-man award winner in this league.
Yeah, I tell you, he was given the nickname Big Jelly in high school, and it has stuck with him. In fact, they've got some great T-shirts with that on it. And to be honest, I like it. I just would like to know the backstory as to how he became Big Jelly. His game is pretty sweet, too.
Pass to LaRavia. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Conley. Randle outside. Conley with it. Defended by Reed. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Minnesota's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. Dosunmu's got 5 points so far. Conley against Reeves. And here is Hachimura. Still without a basket. Hayes, no good.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
And it's Highland in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Highland's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Lakers. Minnesota also making some changes. McDaniels comes in for Michael Conley. And it's Edwards in for Highland. Reeves right side. Pass to Hayes. Here's Hachimura. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Minnesota.
Minnesota leading by 10. Randall with the ball. He has 6.
Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Outside for Randall. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
You're smart. Rebound, Minnesota. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Reeves outside. And it's Hayes in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 14. Here he goes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here's a look at some of the stats for Luka Doncic.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Some changes for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jake LaRavia. And then for Minnesota, Gobert comes in for Naz Reid. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Randall. Minnesota's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Guys?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level, so we'll see what that brings.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Here's Ayton, and the Lakers with another miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
To end the run, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Edwards from deep three-point territory. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. Randall's rise has been impressive, from role player to budding star. And tonight, he's putting on this entire...
All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans are... That'll do it for our show today.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The guard pair will be Doncic and Reid. LeBron James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Smart in at the small forward position. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half. Randall no good. Lakers trail by 14 and stormed by DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. He sinks the 11-footer. Edwards got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Timberwolves. Lakers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Luka making it look so easy inside.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Outside for Randall. Nice D from Doncic. And here is Los Angeles now. And LeBron James gets it to go.
He certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Out to Edwards. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Let's take a look at the teams that have done a great job of converting turnovers into points since the All-Star break. The Lakers in 5th.
Their defense has taken on a new life since the break. I mean, they're getting into teams, forcing turnovers, and they look like a different group.
Reeves in the corner. Outside, James. Too much strength. LeBron powering his way inside.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Misses the 3.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
And the dunk by James.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
three-pointer, Randall. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka taking the bump.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Edwards. Banked in off the glass. Edwards got his 2nd basket.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Reeves the pass to Smart. Here's James. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Here's Edwards. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
An NBA champion with the Bucks. Clark, what do you think about Donte DiVincenzo?
Well, the guy's a winner. I mean, I think about his spectacular performance in the championship game back in 2018. And then he plays hard all the time. I mean, he's willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And his defense and three-point shooting bring great value to his team.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Austin Reeves. And a change for the Timberwolves. Osumu, he's checked in for Donte DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. Gobert with it. Hayes on him. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Shoots the 3. Dosunmu, shot's good. Dosunmu's got 11.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Osumu finds Randall. For 3, Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Here's Doncic. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's McDaniels. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. Randall against Doncic. Doncic with the steal. Luka with authority inside.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And yes, it's good. Edwards got 9 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Minnesota with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Minnesota leading by 10. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Bones Island is out there with Conley. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 spot. The Lakers shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. LeBron, good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Timberwolves shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Highland misses. Conley against James. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got 24 points.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Dosunmu. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Lakers trail by 6. The try.
Whoa!
I can't believe that.
I just saw.
Oh my
Unreal. And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Out to the right wing. The wide open look here for Highland. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And the Lakers with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Minnesota also with the sub. Edwards has come in for Highland. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out. Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it."
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Edwards can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Minnesota leading by 4. Randall a screen on Doncic. No one near Conley as he lets it go. A three-pointer, no good. Doncic with it. Conley picks him up. Off the glass.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. LeBron comes in for Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Jake LaRavia.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
LeBron against Randall. Now Reeves. James in the post. Strong move off the glass.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them.
Edwards cleared away by Ayton. The Lakers trail. James with it. McDaniels picks him up.
And James has made so many big shots throughout his career. This is nothing new.
Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Good work there as it goes down.
Edwards is who you want to go to in the clutch when you need points, and will usually find a way to get them for you.
James fires. Rebounded by Randall. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Doncic with the steal. Reeves. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Austin Reeves showing no fear down the stretch.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Gobert. Here's McDaniel. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Randall outside. Now DiVincenzo. Lock at 6. Edwards.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
Minnesota with the ball. Edwards. Flying in. It's Edwards.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
James.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Now DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Flees it in off the window.
Randall knows how to step up in the big moments. A clutch shot right there.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw. No better guy to take the big shot. Luka completely unfazed.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Now let's lose a 3. And get the 3. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Out to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's Gobert in at the 5. DiVincenzo misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Great focus from LeBron. Hits it and still gets it to go.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now. They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
Doncic. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Now Edwards from deep. Rebound by Smart. It's tipped. LeBron right at the doorstep, and he finds the 2.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelmed the defense inside.
Edwards. Reeves rips down the board. Lakers leading by 3. Finds it from 9. It's in. His shot is pure.
Really hard
hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Randall, and he misses the J. Now Ayton, and he banks the layup in.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Edwards fires, and that time also a missed shot. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Doncic outside, launches it, a three-pointer, good.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
They can take their time on this possession.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Gobert there for the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota, trailing by 10.
They've been a totally different squad here in the overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy.
Doncic, good. So it's Los Angeles win this one easily. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. I think it was a great game today. We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Luka Doncic.